Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. Now I'm back after celebrating Christmas with my family. It was a hoot as usual, and we're back to creating some content that hopefully will bring some enjoyment and entertainment. So, in the previous episode of this one, what we did was we took Fahamgathol and Guhuzanur from Ered Luin, and we will just keep pushing. What I think this led to, though, is that when I end the turn, they will get a doom stack, because I don't think they have that many regions left, which is good for me that they don't have a lot of regions, but also, of course, I don't like the prospect of having to face an Ered Luin doom stack with this. But we are sending a lot of reinforcements this way. Only problem is it takes a long time for them to get there. I think these are the closest stacks we actually have if we don't count the army sieging Ostgalon. And it's gonna take a long time for them to get anywhere, so we will try to, I guess, fill out the ranks with whatever we can get. Orc fighters, orc hunters, yes, maybe. Would be a good idea. We are training all kinds of stuff in the regions where we can. Like Berketa, we are setting up a whole bunch of stuff. Same thing with Fuirost, as you can see here. Baridonionak as well. We are just emptying the recruitment lines wherever we can. Can we get in? Yes, we can actually get some things here as well. So I will start training those Black Shield troops. And Angsul, there shouldn't be any threats for you here, so I will see if you can get out of here. Yes, and they are not that pissed. So you start moving to Gartheligov. Just push everything west. And this poor little army, poor little garrison, if they are attacked, they won't be able to hold too long. Neither would Fahamgathol, I don't think. But I don't want to empty Fahamgathol first and foremost because their public order is so bad, but also because we have this little route on the northwestern side of the mountains that can still be attacked. But we keep sending everything we can. We do have another army coming from the south here, but that's gonna take a long time as well. But as long as it doesn't get attacked and as long as it doesn't draw us into war with Angmar, I'm gonna be happy. Better use up there, hopefully, than down here. I think that's it for the northwestern side. Here on the western side of the Misty Mountains, Angmar seem to be pushing pretty hard on all of their foes, which is both good and bad. Because, of course, we want Angmar to be strong, seeing as they are our allies. However, if they get rid of all of the threats that they have with the Goblins of Moria and the High Elves, then there's not really anything keeping them occupied anymore, and that might lead to them backstabbing me. And I, of course, want to avoid that at any cost, basically. We are also assembling a new army here, a full stack that's going to get some more Paleruks and a general, and maybe some more archers, I guess. You actually have some archers. It's artillery that we need, but we can collect that while we go west and then just send that one. It's going to take a long time for them to walk, but seeing as we can't really recruit any big, good armies in the west yet, we still need to go about it this way. To the south, we are not having any problems with Rohan yet. Fortunately, we're just holding this line. And to the east, we are still fighting Dorwinion, still laying siege to Mornedel, and the garrison seems to start dropping now that we come below 7 turns. I think they should start, I hope that they should start dropping even faster. We do have a big army coming from the south to, I guess, relieve Mornedel, but we have 2 stacks waiting for them right here to hopefully take care of them. And I do want to move them as close to each other as possible so that if one is attacked, the other one can assist. I also think that we will need to move units from Ilanin down to Karvarad, because Ilanin doesn't border anything except for Dol Guldur, while Karvarad borders Dorwinian. So what I'm actually going to do is move all of you down to Karvarad, and you can move into Ilanin, where you are free upkeep. Just like that. It's going to cost us a little bit, but seeing as we took Fahamgathol and the other Ered Luin settlement, we are actually up to making quite a lot of money again. And of course it sucks that we have such high army upkeep, but it's late game. We're just gonna have to live with the fact that we are gonna have a high army upkeep. We have finally taken Strondost as well. And we have Mordor there with Lest. Elgeir is still under Mordor control, and we have taken Neburka. I would love it if this general would be able to build a boat in next turn to just ship the general and some archers maybe over to Neburka, and then hopefully take that army and move them somewhere else. Don't really know where yet though, but they're not that much use in Neburka. And I think that is all the summary that we need to make right now. And I don't think I have any major moves to make either. We can't even see, I think this is Thorin's Hall. But we can't see what kind of army they have there. And I also rather would like to move this army maybe back to Guhuzanur, so we're not caught in the open, but rather can fight defensive battles against a potential doom stack. And Berketa has artillery, which is great, and I would like to take King Mazog out of Baridonyanak, but the thing is, he's so important, and he makes a lot of money. They're still happy enough with him being gone from there. Let's see, could we replace him maybe with Ushgol? So Ushgol holds Baridonyanak, and Mazog can take Fuirost. He only has Pale Uruks, and I can recruit those, so I don't really need his bodyguard. I would rather need his abilities to fight. And I really should move him west. I don't want to move him west undefended. That would be just stupid. So for now, let's leave you in Baridonyanak to make some more money. And then when we have an army, maybe the one we're actually training here, then we can start sending you west with that one. Good. I'm kind of hesitant to end the turn because I know that everything's gonna be a lot more difficult after that with a potential doom stack from Ered Luin. But we kind of have to. And we are moving troops from the east to the west all the time, basically. Moving them to the western borders to help out against Ered Luin. But we also mustn't forget that Dorwinian, I don't know how many regions they have left. I guess we can check that with the, we can check that at the end of the next turn. The resolve of Ered Luin, right. The will and glory of the dwarves may be shattered by the enemies that march on them, but they will face it as resolutely as their ancestors faced the great dragon Glaurung and the forces of Morgoth of old. And I guess that means a doom stack. Ew. Kondovan, look at that. We have so much money right now. Ered Luin dwindles. Yes, they are starting to get weak. But that also means that they get a doom stack. So that's that. You keep moving, my friend. Like so. And fill up this army with whatever we have. And then they should be able to start marching in the next turn. Nothing here that's not free upkeep. I'm just thinking that if they are not free upkeep, we might as well just put them in the army. Like that. Oh, we have so many great things that I really need to start sending. But it's going to be expensive. Well, it looks like we can afford it right now. And they are of more use to the west than they are in the east. So let's just start moving everything. All the black shields. Move them to the western front. And we can just see, yeah, our army upkeep is increasing, but might as well make use of the units that we have. And who do I want to leave here? Maybe the Black Shield Warband. Just keep moving. And what do we have here? Pale Uruks and Black Shields. Move you as well. And move all of you, just leave the general. And now we should see that we have increased the army upkeep. Yeah, by almost 20k. We're still making a profit though. But it's so important that I currently don't even see... Don't even see the Doom stack currently. But I'm willing to bet that they're down here somewhere. You. I actually forgot that I had you here. What do I need you to attack, I wonder? We should have, I think it's Perth and Luin or something, and Thorin's Halls. So just keep moving, and hopefully we can... Oh, you don't have any archers, do you? You do not. That's not the best, that you don't have any archers, to be honest. But it's just gonna have to be brute force, I guess. We have some black shields there. Let's get an archery range so we can get even better archers here. I think that might be a good idea. Berketa, you're getting troops, just setting up an army and also building some important buildings. Baridonyanak, you're also training and building, which is great. And we still have King Mazog there. And what do we have next? We have Fuirost. Just a whole bunch of training and also building, which is great. Oh, so much trash. So much trash. And Guzanur got a spy to help with the culture. We should also get, I guess, a warg breeder. Just something to help us train troops. Here we have 34 in culture. And seeing as we have some spies here as well. Let's start with the... I'm thinking in 2 turns. I don't think we will have enough culture by then to start training troops. So I guess let's start with the Avengers Guild. That will provide a melee weapon bonus. We do want that, and then we will be able to retrain a whole bunch of troops. Can't train anything there. Fuirost has some stuff. You just keep moving. And you as well. Oof. Actually, we can do it like this. Oh, you already have a general, but I'm thinking that we could replace some of the more worn out units here, like the Snowwork Spears, with King Mazog. Can do a lot of really good replacements in this army. Now, you will be moving in the next turn, and you can keep moving a little bit. And just to be on the safe side, we still have I think we still have a pretty good relationship with Angmar, but I will keep making a single little payment of 100 each turn, just to make sure that our diplomacy is as good as possible, or as high as possible. Right, and down here, Norway is moving somewhere. Can you get me a boat right now? No. It's not easy to try to move units around when we can't get freaking boats. Let's just look at our construction then. Fenholm, building stuff. Merchant's Wharf, that's great, I think. Vintirion, you get a grog hut. And I'm getting an Uruk garrison just to help with the law bonus, because I think that should help. Angsul, already building. Leodholt. Storehouse might be good. Improve food production. I think that should help with Monet. And get some Pale Uruks as well. Fahamgathol, you got the shrine. Guhuzanur, you getting the warg breeder. And that's it for construction. Faction announcements. A lot of messages, a lot of retinues, and a lot of family members. That's great. We are going to need it. Now. You're still moving. Don't really know where I'd like to move you, to be honest. Because I don't think we'll have a good chance with you out in the open field. At all. We do have 2 armies with... You don't have any artillery, so you can't do one-turn sieges. This is difficult to see how I'd like to play this. Because I don't want to fight a Doom stack in the open field with this army. So I think what I'm going to do is move... I'll fill up Gahuzanur with as many units as possible. And then I'll move everything else that's kind of weak. I'll move you to Fahamgathol. And hopefully... I won't be able to retrain a lot of them for quite some time, but at least I think they're safer there. And we have room for everything but 4. So let's put... I think this should work. There we go. Now they're a full stack, and we can move the artillery to Fahamgathol there instead. So now Gahuzanur is safer, and Fahamgathol should also be safer, and we can start sending some reinforcements to help them out. Can we train you? And Ostgelon should still drop in a few turns, so we can get this army west. Urketa. We could move so many of these troops, get at least this big trash stacks to just help out as reinforcements. Angsul. Can't train anything fun there. But at least we can start, or we can rather keep moving reinforcements. And I want to send all of them towards Gahuzanur, because I do think that's the most vulnerable point. And you can join up with these troops from Barqueta, like that. Just keep sending trash to help out. Worst case scenario, they can tie units up to easier get charged in the back. I don't know why Bursakul is sad though. Maybe we should get a shrine or something. You are... okay, it's Squalor. Distance to capital and unrest. A militia garrison will help with law bonuses, which should also decrease the corruption by about as much as it costs. But it doesn't do anything against Squalor. And to be honest, I don't know what helps against Squalor. Don't know. Now, do we want a battle with Dorwinion? They actually moved back. So, maybe we can start... okay, and they have a full stack there. Dorwinion has these armies that are numerous. You move into Karvarad. Can we train anything here? We can start training some Black Shields. And also, practice range would be good. Start queuing that up. Great. Great, great, great. And here, we desperately need to start building a bunch of good stuff. Can we get a Carpenter's Guild House, I wonder? No, we cannot. But let's queue up the roads anyway. So many good things we can get here that we'll need to start spending money on. But that's that for now. Anything in Kirigathol? No. Okay. Nothing more to do here. We have moved the troops that we want to move, and now I guess we're just waiting to be assaulted by a Doomstack. Let's end the turn. Yeah, I mean, the Sea of Rune is a constant blockade. Dorwinion has such huge fleets that there's nothing really we can do about it. Even rebellious... oh, we have spent all of our money. Even rebellious fleets... even rebellious fleets can blockade. So there's not really anything we can do about this. Okay, so that's that. And we do have even more troops on the way. Can you get into Mount Gundabad? Yes, you can. And you cannot. Can't get you into Bursakul, though. Some of you are free upkeep. That's great. Where are all of our money going? I mean, we did increase our army upkeep by 20,000 almost. You move in there for now. And you can all just keep going. You join up. And then keep going. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. But I didn't see any Doomstack that started walking around. So I would love to find a road or something. Doesn't feel like this leads to a village. It rather feels like it leads to Mithlond. Although I'm not good at the Middle Earth geography, to be honest. Could be right here, or it could be farther south. Okay, so we can see here that this area, Mithlond, has been taken by Aradunheim. And there is no settlement here. So you will need to start marching north again. You move into Fahamgathol. Retrain you. I wonder what we're gonna get. And you keep moving. Towards goes another. Oh, this is a trash army. The trashiest of trashy boys. But could actually throw even more troops into this one. Now I am going to move some of these units into Baridonionak and replace them with stronger ones. You move into Baridonionak, and let's also move you in there. Giving a lot of money. I want to see Authority, Renown, Mountain Slasher, War Drums, Labor Overseer. Okay, there are actually some retinues I would like to hand over to the new governor. Labor Overseer. That worked out. Great. War Drums, Menacing Uruk. Poison, Snaga Slave. Authority, Farming, and Acumen. Farming is good with a governor, but it feels like... Okay, let's actually give that to him. And Poison, Lash of Casualties Recovering. Okay, good. Now, do you have anything? Movement points? And... Okay, you do not have the healing paste. That's not the best. But at least we've done some good changes now. And so, I want to throw in some black shields into this army. That's a full one. And I wonder... For now, I think this is gonna have to be good enough. Good enough. Get moving. Can move through this region. You're moving as well, which is great. And you keep moving as well. Finally, they are starting to get somewhat closer. Now we can start looking through our messages as well. Recruitment, just a whole bunch of Pale Uruks. Erui with his black shields. Still don't think we need to worry too much about this region. Pale Uruks, yeah. I still wonder what I want to do with them, though. For now, they're free upkeep, which is really good to have down here. And hopefully this campaign will be over before they reach the Western Front. So for now, let's just move you to the fort in case something happens there. Kirikathol, you got some good troops. Ilanin, you also got some good troops. That's great. Can move you into the fort so you're closer to the front lines. Nothing more for you to train. Karasant, you also got Pale Uruks. Don't need you there. You can stay there for now, though. Gobedrain, also training some units that we need west. But for now, you're too few to really make any difference. Let's just clump you up in the fort. Barchaleg also got some troops that we need to move west towards that fort for starters. Barqueta also got some black shields that we might want to join up, remove some, like one group of raiders and one warband to replace them with these units. I think that's the best choice of action there, course of action. And Baridonionak also trained some stuff. And Fuiros, I mean, we really went crazy with recruitment here. And Kondovan, Garth Heligoth, you got retrained. I would like the guard barracks here. We do have the culture for it, so as soon as we have the money, we can get going. Still nothing more to do here. Ostgalon, keep dying. Morondadel keeps dying. And Durwinian keeps getting armies somewhere. That's crazy. At least it's good that Karvarad is a bit safer now. Construction, Earlstone. You got the Union of Ration Hall Distributors Regional Headquarters, making us some more money. Burkaupis got the Chieftain's Hall, which means Drill Square right now. Karasant, you got the Warg Breeder. Don't think we need to put too much money into Karasant Gath Heligoth. You got the barracks, yes. And after the guard barracks, we'll be able to get black shields there. Awesome. Strondost. What kind? Oh, we have amazing culture here. Let's get the barracks and practice range queued up. The barracks helps with law, and it's always good to be able to train something. Also think that we might want to disband these units if we can't retrain them. Well, that's for another time, I guess. Then there's nothing more to do here. Queues are stalled, yes. And our income is decreasing steadily. So we do need a battle to help out with the army upkeep. And Gondor is now the most advanced faction, which means that they have the highest production. I'm only 4th there. So my income has decreased a lot. Same thing with finances. That's basically because I think it's because I don't have a lot of gold on in store or in storage currently. But let's end the turn and see what happens in the next one. Hope everyone had a nice holiday, by the way. Me, myself, I had a grand old time. A lot of food, a lot of sugar. And a lot of snow, actually. Up here in the north, we currently have a lot of snow. Moria's leader is dead. Okay, that's the Goblin of Moria's leader dead. That means that Angmar most likely took something. Roller's Pit and Karas Galadon, that's great, I guess. Angmar's Might. Ever southwards, the dead travels and a world broken once by the ice grip of steel-bound claws feels again its withering touch. The Iron Crown's shadowed tendrils seek out and destroy the weakness they find hiding ever still in the lands, within the lands it broke before. And it will break them again. This time, no wretch shall escape its scorn. I hope they don't mean us. Because if they do, yeah, it's not going to be a good time for us. King Azog, just keep moving. Still no Doomstack in sight. It's good that we have a general here, though. That means that we can start building some towers. First of all, you can stand right there, smack down a tower, giving us some visibility. Don't have any general in Guzanur. You're already moving as well. You can start moving towards Fahamgathol instead. Feels like we should have another general somewhere. That's this one, of course. And also you. Right, I should have exchanged some troops. Well. Kirikgathol, that's so far east. Fahamgathol retrained some artillery, though. That's good, so they are stronger. Can't retrain anything else, and most likely we won't be able to for quite some time. Goblin Town got the Chieftain's Hall, so we can start getting some more military buildings here. And we could get a lot of trash in a very short amount of time. Khazad-dûm got the Bolg's Chamber, which, okay, Paylurux. But we still can't get Bolg's Champion, obviously. But we can get the Orc Avengers, so we will train that and retrain you lads. Like so. Hopefully they'll get the melee armor upgrade, or melee weapon upgrade. Neburka, got the temple. Culture is just ever so slowly growing. But we're, of course, under blockade. Now, okay. Somehow the Vine Lord Forthwind the Fearless got through. So what I'm gonna do is put you right there. And that will mean that you can't help, I think. I can put you there. We'll see what happens. At least it's good that Mornadel's garrison is decreasing rapidly with every turn. Queues are stalled. End of turn report. Good. We are not losing any more, at least. Oh, Jesus. Lag. Now, start moving north. We should sometime soon, hopefully, see a Perethen Luin. Great. So you move on to Perethen Luin. That looks... It's only a village, so it doesn't look like it has any walls or anything. So hopefully we'll soon get to see a whole bunch of Pale Uruk in action. You can keep moving just a smidge more. There's no... Okay, this, I think, it's the best way. Can't move anything else. Still sieging down here. I wonder if we should... Oh, damn. Faction heir, general. Somewhere they have a faction leader. I wonder if the Vine Lord only spear guard. So they don't get... But everyone else has the high paladins, of course, which are super scary. Would be so great if this army could help, but I don't know where... Okay, you can't move anywhere else. I should have clicked this before, because now they are going to attack Sograd in order to get out of here. And Captain Nazo should have been really close by. And the only thing we can move to be close to them are the Warg Marauders, and one group of Warg Marauders are not going to be enough. We could also attack this little squad outside of Mornedel. But no, just keep sieging, kill as many of them as possible without actually having to attack them. Is absolutely amazing. You can move in to be free upkeep there. Nothing more to do, but also just a whole bunch of walking. Not a lot of action. But I guess that's good for me, because no action means I'm also not going to suffer any massive defeats. What did... Okay, you didn't kill them. What did you actually take? Where did you kill the Moria general? That's what I'm... Or the Moria faction leader. That's what I was thinking. Okay, and we also have some armies to micromanage. But we don't really have the money to field any huge number of troops. But you and you can move to that fort for starters. You're already there. And, I mean, the ones that are already on the field, we might as well move somewhere. The ones that are not free upkeep. You get moving. And you get moving. I'm taking one of the ones that are free upkeep, because I think that will make Ugrad free upkeep, so we won't lose as much. But look at it. It's gonna take so long for them to get anywhere. You move. You move. Great. Great. Feels great that things are moving at least. Something is stirring the pot here. Just a matter of time, most likely, until we have a battle against Dorwinion. Great. End the turn. Some units are marching. And Dorwinion and Ered Luin are the ones that we're looking out for right now. Dorwinion only moved a fleet to blockade Strondost. Of course they did. They moved from Neburkado. Angmar is next. Still didn't backstab me. I'm very happy about that. And Ered Luin didn't do anything either. I wonder where they are. Okay, you keep moving. Another tower. Keep moving. Another tower. Feels like something might come from this side. You move into Fahamgathol. Good. Getting a pretty good garrison there. And agents in Garth Helgoff should... Yes, the culture is amazing there right now. 94%. Come on. So we can move you into Fahamgathol. And you into Fahamgathol. With that, the culture should start growing quite rapidly. The problem is that we don't really have the economy to sustain any heavy construction. And the other agents into Guhuzanur. Good. Now, you, my friend, is going to attack Perethen Luin. We won't need... Oh, damn. there we have the doom stack, most likely. So, do we have anything here that can move to help? I would actually like to see what we can move here. You keep moving to Perth and Loon. It's great that we have a visual on the doom stack. But we have nothing that's going to be able to move to them in time to help. And what can we leave here? Smaller squads that are pretty beaten down. If I move all of you out of Gusanur, you're not very happy, but you're not too sad or too angry either. And with the cultural growth, I think this should decrease rapidly. And that's going to be very good for us indeed. So you can start moving south, stand right next to this army here. And we'll see if we attack Perth and Loon now, then we will get a draw out and fight Durin as well. I think it would be a fun battle. Although I don't think we would win, because they have a very good general, and it looks like they also have a general in Perth and Loon. So it all kind of hangs on what kind of troops they have. Pikemen is not great, because we don't have any archers to fight them with, but I also see that they have added Loon militia, some dwarven laborers, not the strongest troops, so if we get them to attack us, I think we would have pretty good chances of doing a great amount of damage to them, at least. You keep moving. Bari Donjonak. Can we retrain anything here? Can retrain some raiders. Recruitment. Leodholt, that's very far away. Karvarad. That's also very far away, of course. Casa Doom. Retrain troops. That's good, giving them the melee upgrade. Yes, you can see the little bronze sword there. That's beautiful. And Casa Doom, yes, just retrained a bunch of stuff. And Fenholm got the Merchant's Wharf. Can we queue up anything other that's good for trade? I don't think so. Rubar got an upgrade. That means Union, Ration, Hall, Habala, Habala, Habala. Also think an Uruk Garrison would be very useful to decrease the... increase the law and decrease the corruption. But we can start with that one. That's actually just going to increase the corruption. What to do, what to do, what to do. Uruk Garrison. I think that's cool. That could be fun. Limhir. South as south goes. Let's just not get anything. Do want Paleruks. Rather have them than not, I guess. Angsul got the archery range. So we can start getting even more troops there right now. Gobedrain got the drill square. Yes, this is east. East and or west, sorry, west and strong troops. So we are actually going to invest there. Gobedrain. That's where I just was. And Ostinadil. Pretty far south. Let's get the Uruk Garrison just in case some shenanigans start there. Karvarad. A drill square would be good. It really would. Uros got an upgrade, which means yes. The culture is already very good. Ration market. Can't get anything to help us build faster because we already have the guild house from the dwarves. Start the ration market and then the guard barracks. We do need to get a hand on a large amount of gold soon. Bahamgathol, yes. Now you can retrain a whole bunch of stuff to give them better weapons. And you actually... yeah, we can afford to upgrade you. And then just get everything upgraded. Like so. Ooh. We can actually get Orc Avenger. So of course we should retrain you as early as possible. Fill up the ranks. And also give them an armor upgrade. This is going to be great. Hopefully. That's that. That's all the buildings. Anything else? Faction announcements. Queues are stalled. End of turn report. Great. That's that. Keep sieging there. And what does it look... okay, how are they actually moving? Okay, we're going to have to take care of Vine Lord. Habla, habla, habla now. Put you there. Quick save. and then attack, and we will let you be controlled by the AI, and hopefully we'll be able to take down this Vine Lord and all of his troops. Some of them are pretty beaten down remnants, but they also have some heavy hitters. The Winter Court Knight's gonna suck. The Axe Guard is gonna suck. All of these Paladins are gonna be very, very difficult to take down. Regent Spear Guard, full stack of those bad boys. And also the Winter Court Paladin's gonna be scary. Yeah, but we're just gonna do our absolute best. As per usual, go in with maximum effort and just make sure that we keep the siege of Morndell alive and intact. Great stuff, great stuff. And also, worst case scenario, we lose some, we lower our army upkeep a bit. Start the deployment, and we should have reinforcements from one of these sides. I don't really know which one it will be. We will have, ooh. We can put you there. This could be an amazing hill advantage. Put you in there as well. Fire at will. Get some black shield archers up here. Should have pretty good angles, hopefully. Camo. Put you there. No? That's good enough, I guess. And then we have a front line. We'll put in front of them like so. And we do need something to defend them up there. But I don't want it to be the trolls. Move you down. And we can put one group of Paleorooks that right there. Oh, what? We do not have a good variety of... Oh, we do have a good variety, but... Mostly we just have a whole shit ton of wargs that we're gonna need to do some cycle charges with. Group you up. And we have only 2 groups of Axe Guard. We'll join them with one group of Paleorooks. We have the general right up here. Anything that we forgot to move? It doesn't look like it. So many are wargs. Fortunately, they have at least some armor upgrades. Start the battle. And there we have our enemy. There we have our allies. What will the Dorwinianites decide to do? Looks like they are moving towards us. So, move you to be in front of everything. Same goes for you. And we will need the archers to move a bit as well. If we put you up here, I wonder what kind of range we can get out of you. And put the Paleorooks down here instead. And maybe put you... If we can get you there, that would be sweet. General here behind the ballista. Trolls will be useful. And the wargs will be useful. Fortunately, it looks like our ally is already on the move. But so are the dwarves. Oh, not the dwarves. The Dorwinianites, sorry. What do we have here? This is going to be a bloody battle for sure. But we just need to make sure that we hold the lines as good as possible. And we'll use you to flank along the sides. We might involve the trolls. Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully we won't need it. But the ballista have started to shoot, which is just great. And hopefully they don't shoot, cause too much friendly fire. And the Dorwinianites are actually starting to pull back. But our ally is pushing in, which means that we will actually need... We will need to involve all of our troops. Because we are the aggressors. Keep moving. Keep getting into position to help our allies. And move our warband around. We also need to get our wargs up here. You are shooting, which is great, but it doesn't feel like you get a good enough angle. See if we can get our ballistae moving. Same thing goes for our black shield archers. There we go. Some Thorn Guard is already involved with my ally. Put you on aggressive stance. Our wargs are running around, and what I want is to put all of my melee troops up here. And looks like they're starting to move in. Also want to get my archers up here as soon as possible. All of you can actually run. Let's see if we can get the ballistae up here as well. There we go. And now slow stuff down. Winter Court Knights are coming in. Do we have anything with spears close by? The thing is, I think that Winter Court Paladins are going to just absolutely slaughter my wargs. But the thing is, I just want them to be tied up for our spears to be close enough to start to absolutely decimate them. There we go. So the wargs, just tie them up a little bit. And then run back to attack something else. There we go. Our ally seems to be in a pretty good position as well. The Winter Court Knights down there. Can we help them out with anything? You move down and start tossing your javelins at them as soon as possible. There we go. All of you attack them. Do we have anything? Regent Spear Guard. That's something that we do not want to throw a bunch of wargs into. So, run back a little bit because it feels like they will try to... Okay, Regent Axe Guard. That's something that I think could actually cause some damage to our troops. What do we have here? All of you, get up here on this hill. And you already have Fire at Will enabled. What are... Okay, you're helping out down there with the Winter Court Knights. I think that's good. Showing a sign of good faith that we are involved. And the ballistae. Put you there. Here, maybe. Even higher. Can you take me higher? Come on. Like there. Like there. Like so. Up there. Like so. So far, we've lost 9%, killed 12. So it's very even right now. You run back because some Regent Spear Guard is about to be all up in ya. You attack them and attack them. And the archers can start shooting at something. High Paladins looks like they are getting pretty hurt by our spears, which is great, and also some Pale Uruks in there. Now it's our eastern flank, or yeah, our most right flank that is looking a bit vulnerable. So we'll need to get our wargs around as fast as possible. Ballista, keep moving. And all of you are already throwing at... You can start throwing at the High Paladins instead. And the Trolls, I would like to see if I can run you around to attack some of their archers or something. General, blow the horn. What do we have over here? A whole bunch of units that are not really doing anything currently. So let's throw you into the fray with some Thorn crossbowmen. Archers are doing something. Shoot at the Axe Guard. I think they should be very susceptible to archer fire. And wargs, what are you doing right now? Anything here? Regent Spear Guard. They are tied up currently and they have their backs all exposed. So I will put my wargs into a position to do cycle charges against them. You move down here. Some of you are locked into it. Really? Keep shooting. Do you have anything here that can help out? You run and attack the Winter Court Knights. And what do I want you to shoot at? Regent Spear Guard. Or actually, I wonder if we even want you to shoot at anything currently. At least I know that I do not want you to have Fire at Will enabled. And the Winter Court Knight. Still hurting us. And wargs, pull back. You attack them. Hopefully this should be a good charge. And then just move back. Move in another one. They are still eager. Come on. That was not a charge. That was not a charge. Something with cavalry not being very good at charging uphill. So instead, we'll have to move you down. See if we can get a better angle somewhere else. Actually, that's what we're gonna attack. Move down the wargs, and they will be doing charges on the... on the archers instead. Can you shoot at anything down here with a better angle? Thorn Bladesman, that might be good. You are out of ammunition, so move you back to the general. Where we will blow the horn. 32% for 52, so we are losing a lot of troops. Enemy general fallen. Yashan and enemy general fallen. Thrain, so actual generals dying is great for us. There we go. Now we have the wargs down. Attack the Regent Bowguard. You can attack the Regent Bowguard. You move over here to do some, get some more charges off.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, come on. Can you get a charge off at least? No, you can't. This is annoying. Really annoying. That for some reason, whatever reason, they can't charge in uphill. But at least you got close enough for us. Start pelting you. And freaking trolls. Getting attacked and killed by lumbermen. Actually, let's just use you on them, I guess. And our ally has started to break. Where are you currently? You can attack the Regent Axguard. You are still fighting the Regent Bowguard. For some reason, you're actually taking casualties. A lot of warband as well. You can move down. You can move down and attack something. You keep shooting at the High Paladins. Can we charge something somewhere? Killed 68% so far. 69 went up. And let's just move the wargs down to the battlefield where it's a bit plain. And hopefully we'll be able to get some charges off. What are you doing right now? That's what I want to know. Don't shoot at the lumbermen. And you don't shoot anything either. Blow the horn. Looks like all of our melee troops are engaged into combat, which is great. I would like to start seeing their units break. What do we have down here? Regent Spear Guard. Move down to hopefully charge something. Unit routes. Yeah, we did see that some of our allied troops have started to rout. And it also looks like our snow trolls are getting obliterated by the lumbermen. Which is just crazy, actually. Because they don't have any armor. But they are effective against armor. So they are just chopping down our trolls. There we go. You attack the Regent Spearguard in the back. You can attack the High Paladins in the back. And you can attack the Thorn Bladesmen in the back. Now, can we get a charge off here? That's what I want to know. Come on. Yes. That was a really good charge. But they are still eager. Although it doesn't really look too good for them. They are still eager. We did get another charge off there. Can we get a good charge off on this group? Yeah, it looked like that actually was a charge. Move back. You are not engaged in any combat. You can attack those High Paladins, please. You help out as well. Our archers are still shooting, but something's telling me that you might start causing more friendly fire now than actual deaths to the enemy. The Vine Lord Forthwind the Fearless has died, which means that now it's time to start mopping up troops. That was, of course, the general of their army. But now we can start using our wargs for something a bit better. Just make sure that we don't leave any High Paladins out on the battlefield. Have to make sure that we get one warg on each of these stars. High Paladins. Unit routes. Mountain orc hunters, yeah. I'm fine with that. What do we have down here? High paladins. Yes. Great. Everyone is engaged into something. Some kind of chasing activity. Killed 94%. Just need to make sure that all of the wargs or all of the high paladins are gone. Feels like this one should have a general in it. Yeah, right there. And we won't be able to catch him either. So they will have one general surviving. But we did kill a lot of them, so I guess that's good at least. Ha! We actually caught him. Marthwin, that's great. Now, we do have another star down here. Do we see a general in that group? No. And this is the Regent's Spear Guard, so I think that was the one of the more important generals. Let's see if we can at least try to catch him, at least. Don't want to take any chances on missing out to killing any generals. And you... We zoom out. You go after them, please. Oh, they actually turned. How's it going here? Come on. If that's another general, I will be happy. Yes, it was. Halam. Starting to look really good. Feels like all of the stars are off the board. So they shouldn't have any generals surviving, and they also shouldn't have any units surviving. It's going to be interesting to see how much we heal, seeing as we did lose almost half of our troops. Most of them being the reinforcing army, almost lost half. And we, of course, sustained a lot of casualties here. The most damaging one is the snow trolls, where we lost 9 to their freaking lumbermen. But that's okay. I can live with it. You go after the last of the lumbermen. Sounds like an interesting folk band. There we go. And... Come on, why did you turn? Are you that scared of a lumberman? Why are you being weird? Okay, so you're not gonna go after the lumberman. Let's just exit the battle. We did heal a little bit. Like a fourth of our casualties was healed. Almost. So Captain Nazu lost half of his army. More than half. I lost 300. Don't think we did too much friendly fire. We actually didn't. That's great. Our reinforcement did some, but they also inflicted a lot of casualties, with Black Shield Warriors being the MVPs. And in our team, 110 on Black Shield Warriors, 103 on the Snow Trolls. We didn't heal any of them, that's too bad. We also lost 1 to friendly fire. But all in all, the Battle of the WINDAN Forest is won, and we killed a bunch of Darwinian generals. I even think one of them was a faction heir. So that's a step in the right direction. Indeed. And also, some army upkeep. We got rid of some of that. Great stuff indeed. So great. That's a bunch of generals dead. And merge you up. No room for any more troops. Let's move you. Merge you up as well. I think I will leave the trolls in that army. And then we'll throw in some warband in this one. Great. So that's one more. That's one army gone. And we keep training everywhere. You can't move. I also wonder if one of them should lay siege to Thorin's halls. And the other move down to help out with the Doom stack. I just wonder which one. Actually, let's move you down, so you're becoming a little bit of a bait. If they move out, I wonder if they might have the movement points to move back to Pethanloon. That's that. So no territory taken, but we are moving a lot of units into a position to strike. And that's not you. You're on your way. So hopefully in the next episode, we will actually make a lot of headway, which is going to be great. And Ered Luin already have their Doom stack, so now we don't really to be too worried about them getting a new one. I do believe this is the one. So, I am going to wrap this episode up. That's the hour of recording, so thank you so much for watching. In summary, we did have one battle, but mostly just moving units into position. And keeping the siege in Mornadel and Ostgalon, etc. So we'll see what happens in the next one. Hopefully we'll make a lot of headway in taking territories. Any tips or tricks, please write them down in the comments below. Please keep them constructive to have the comment section friendly and actually developing the game and enhancing the experience, and not a lot of insults and mean words. We don't need it, we don't want it, and we won't miss it. Have a great day, take care, and I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble.